Salute, peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows all things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. Salute. As you come on in, know that I'm tired. Know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space of educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversations, comments, concerns, dialogue, intelligence. Know that this is a space of love, a space of analytics, of building, of destroying. This is a space, your space, a space where we work on unity so we can get on a path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please keep all funding information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Fund this war effort. Just like the Israelis, just like the Palestinians and the Ukrainians and everybody else, our need funding. We need to fund this war effort. Okay? If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till we see you getting dragged about the train station. Don't wait till we see you getting pulled up off your kid's school bus. Book an assessment. Find out if you have an anger issue and what you can do to manage that. Don't wait. Please don't wait till you get in the pink slip at work and they got you all up by the collar like coal. No. Book an assessment. Heal. Let's work on it together. If you or anybody you know is in need of domestic violence intervention, if you're making an attempt to survive this situation, please book an assessment. Find out everything you need to know about domestic violence. Okay? If you or anybody you know is in need of intimate relationship abuse, please book an assessment. Find out the behaviors, learn the warning signs, what you need to be alerted to. Remember, the life you save may be your own. Man, I tried to do this without Costello. I'm telling you, I really tried. I've been out of it all week. I'm not going to get through it without it. So if I get extra hype or you see me sweating and shit, I ain't no custy. It's that Bustelo late night. So don't go telling people, making memes, yo, Bliz a custy. He was all charged up and sweating. For some reason, it's a little hot in here, and this Bustelo is heating up the inside a little bit. So don't start y'all shit, all right? Somebody tag Glorilla. Yeah, tag her. And I don't mean tag her with a wash rag and soap. She could tag that water some other time. Tag her to come to class. Yeah. She acting like 99. And while you at it, tag NBA YoungBoy. 86. If you're old enough, you know what those numbers refer to. 86 and 99. Yeah, if you old enough, you remember Get Smart. Yeah, we got to go there because it doesn't make any sense. So we're going to make sense of it tonight. Tag both of them. Yeah, tag they country asses. Tag them. While you're at it, tag the Donald. Y'all didn't know me and him got a special type of relationship. Tag Donald Trump. He might be up right now. Tag him, tell him to come to class. We know he like to go to Chick-fil-A and all that when he down in the other spotty spots. Shit, he might as well come to class. Tag him. Tell tell him to come on to class. Yeah, tag him to come to class, because he may need old Karim Bliz Johnson indirectly. Uh-oh, somebody just came back to class. I see Nehemiah Washington on the early funding of the war effort. You still getting that 55 salute. Let's see who else is in class. Tag your classmates. Let's get started. Dust Fro. You up in here, first one. What up, Andrea Jones? Yes. I hope you're in a nice, comfortable space while you're watching. Salute to you, lovely lady. Man, lovely lady, you up in here. Oh, Rookie Hauser. Yes. Yes, Rookie, don't get fired, though. You over here, don't get fired. Ooh, Kid Chris. Yeah, you up in the building. Merklo, what's going on? Adrian Graham. C. Blaze, what's going on with you, C. Blaze? Yeah, Eve Blandon. What up? Eric Carlos, 55, yeah. All the way down in San Antonio, the Riverwalk, 55. Eric Carlos, 55. Got him. Cool K Kang is in the spot. Tierra's in the spot. Jeff Spark. What up? Zone 864. What up? Kaka Stone is up in here. Bushhead. Uh-oh. Mook. What up, Mook? Mook is in the spot. Kent Williams. Peace. GB. What up? Uh-oh. WMH radio show. You made it to class. 55. Got him. Yeah, we got him. Sultan, Brick City's in his spot. Salute, salam alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. What's going on, cousin? Yeah, what's going on? Jean, V, Pierre, what's going on? Yeah. George Johnson is up in Tunes, 15, 21, 55. Tunes. Got him. Got him. Darrell Javon is up in the spot. CDP. Uh-oh. CC Keys Family Tree. 55. CC. Yeah. Chris Carter's up in the spot. Voodoo. What up? Yeah, you in here. Snook Taylor's up in here. Oh, wait a minute. Eternal Sun. 55. Yeah, we got the guard. Got him. Sean Jenkins in the spot. Elusive Views. What up? Yeah, Washington 55 again. Yeah, we see you, Cookie. We see y'all, everybody in the spot. Guns and gloves. You just in time. Let's go. Chapstick 55. Yeah, take them 55s. Got me hyped tonight. Yeah. Artist Magic, what up? Now let's see. Who should we start with? Let's start light tonight. Right? We're gonna start light tonight. Glorilla. We're gonna start with her light because I think this just happened. Glorilla has been arrested for DUI. Yeah. Didn't she go to jail for cereals? This little strumpet went to jail back in the days for cereals. She in the store boosting King Vitamin and all. Like, God damn it, they give you King Vitamin for free. You get that with the free cheese and the flour and shit. They give you King Vitamin. Her hungry ass was boosting King Vitamin out the supermarket and did a bid for it. That's how much she had. She had so much cereals, they gave her time. You know how many cereals you got to steal to get some county time, man? She had to have like $1,500 of cereal. If she had 2 or 3 boxes, she wouldn't have got it. Come on, man. Nah, man. She had a damn whole U-Haul truck full King Vitamins and the Masterpiece cereals or something. Took her dumb ass straight to jail. Well, now, isn't it ironic that after she had songs, explosions, people of all walks of life dancing and twerking to her little raggedy ass song, that she bypassed everybody. She bypassed Lauryn Hill. She bypassed Nicki Minaj. She bypassed Cardi B. And I'm not talking about in terms of music. I'm talking about in terms of importance. See, because ain't none of them got to take a flick and stand arm in arm with the seated president of the United States of America. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me. Because I don't know. I know old Barack used to have them coming through the spotty spot. All right? But as far as female commercial rappers, I don't think any of them was that high up. Especially when you're dealing with the intelligence level that is that low. Yeah, low on the totem pole to be sitting and standing and kikiing and chuckling it up. Not with only the president, but the vice president as well at the same function. Yeah, Glorilla. The one who says she likes to make sure that, her man's reproductive juices is on her cereal or whatever she may be eating at the time. Yeah, this same chick. You know that the power structure of the O phase is crumbling when they reach that low. Yeah, she got next to the president. So how in the hell did she end up with a DUI? A DUI. These are games. These are agent provocateur games. See, because these are the same individuals who end up with slaps on the wrist, or somehow weeks down the line, you tend to forget that they were ever locked up. But it's in your head that since they have been locked up, that they have some type of street credibility. That means that, they could come around black folk and still not be viewed as an enemy, when in all essence, all they're doing is gathering information and setting a tone that damages the next few generations, right? Damages them. Because if she can do what she is doing and still be able to rub elbows with the president, then what am I going to work hard for? What am I going to want? How dare do I want to be better? This is the message that it sends, right? Just like gang banging, just like any other negative or regressive message. it encourages you to not reach your full potential rather than try to reach those goals. So, shit, if Glorilla, rusty knees and elbows and all, can make it to sit with what was once deemed the highest post on the planet. We're talking about the president of the corporation of the United States of America. If I could talk about the various despicable, disgusting, dehumanizing, devaluing of women lyrics that I can spit, like, come on, man. If she can do that and make it there, why would any other black girl want to do more? Especially when they may be, in their mind, better equipped or just as equipped. Because remember, I don't know if I ever broke it down for you how these individuals in commercial rap become superstars or not, right? There is a sentiment and there is a personality and an energy in almost any hood, right? And when you have somebody that is an artist or that they can manufacture to reach that energy, that vibration, they blow up. It's not hard to do. And it's been going on since, James Brown. There's an image, and either they create an image or they emulate an image among our people and propel it to the top. And then everybody who vibrates off that, that's what pushes an artist. So back then, you had a lot of dudes that looked like James Brown, act like James Brown in temperament and behavior. So when they see themselves in him, they become fans. They become admirers and push that energy and that image to the top. So in hip hop, the same thing. You had a lot of dudes in Queens and subsequent other areas that looked like LL. I don't know if y'all had any LL clones in y'all neighborhood, but we had a couple. Big ass Kango, big ass shoulders, and running around with a box. And these dudes thought they was LL. Yeah. We had a couple in East New York. And anybody else that blew up, you're gonna see it. In any hood you go to, there was a Rakim. In any hood you went to, there was a Kane. In any hood you went to, they were these individuals. And then once hip hop merged, or they took commercial rap out of hip hop, these images began to have their energy multiply. You understand what I'm saying? Salute, cousin. Much appreciated for the super chat. Right before my West Coast trip to Viva Las Vegas, I can look at them straight in the face and say, I spent it on the war effort and have nothing for their town. Much appreciated, cousin. No doubt. But for every Mobb Deep at that time, you had tons of little dudes in the projects all through the 5 boroughs who act and vibrated just like that. You had Biggies. Biggie blew that shit out of the water. Every fat, nasty dude in BK, in the Bronx and Queens started going out of town thinking they was hustling. They got the Makuji. Next thing you know, the tunnel was filled with these fat dudes. Everybody thinking they was Biggie. The broads was going for it. And now, look, after Biggie, you had everybody else coming out that tried to emulate that. Same with 50, same with DMX. When I was up top, all the old time custies up top loved X. They all thought they was X. That's what it is. So when you're looking at this stuff now and you're not connected to the music, you're not connected to what's going on, and you're like, how are these people blowing up? Because it's a Glorilla or 3 or 4 in every goddamn urban hood, community, ward throughout the country. There's an NBA YoungBoy, there's a baby, and these people vibrate off that. They begin to see validation in themselves in these artists. So when the artists do good, they believe they doing good. So you got a whole bunch of little chicken heads running around thinking that they Glorilla, coming up in the spots. You see them in the clubs, you see them in the stores, you see them everywhere, and they think that they that chick. That is the danger of the imagery that has become commercial rap. But it is such a dangerous tool. Because when you can put that person in, like, they had Cardi B, right? Sitting with, what's the old dude from New England? Senator Bernie, whatever his damn name is. Sanders. You got Cardi. See, you see when they started to merge that was, again, as I always tell you, allowing people to feel comfortable in their oppression and using these people to do it. We have never, ever in the history of government witnessed so many rappers from so many different aspects of the genre with politicians. You have never seen that, ever. It's the first time in history you can see that almost every commercial rapper that has a high visibility is attached to a politician, a conventional Democrat or Republican or independent. This is psyops. This is psychological warfare. This is what they're doing. This is why they are agents, which is why I said this is some real 86-99 Get Smart shit. Because Get Smart was about COINTELPRO, counterintelligence. So this is what you're seeing. So how does she get locked up? How? Who are your handlers? What are you doing as somebody who was just with the president, vice president, and everybody else that may have been in those rooms? You with a new single out in rotation, getting arrested, not only pulled over and maybe pull over in a warning, no, pulled over, arrested, brought in. Come on now. These things are not coincidences. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Even our most intelligent MCs and rappers have never been that close to people on that high seat of government. Not even Bill Maher had some of them like that. And some of our most intelligent and most articulate, trust me, you have some from my generation and after that are very intelligent, articulate, and on point. And you don't see them sitting on panels. You don't see them in the White House. You don't see them with that. Because there's a very, very specific tone that they are making an attempt to set when they invite people who are not articulate. After she sat and was in the room with the president and vice president, and she did her first interview, she couldn't even speak. They asked her a simple question. How did you feel What? Remedial as hell. That's no accident. The world is looking at somebody who is a melanated person. Remedial as hell. You can't answer a simple question while the world is watching. And then 2 weeks or so after that, she catches a DUI. Nah, that's no accident. No accident. So let's see what she's gonna get behind that. What kind of fine she may have to pay. You understand? Or who she may have to march with, who she may have to campaign for in the coming months. Because this is what they do. We cannot be fooled. This is what they do. So now let's get to her top agent. Because 99 got to have an 86, right? Agent 99 was deeply in love with Agent 86, who was a bumbling idiot. Something reminiscent of this NBA YoungBoy. Yeah. Him and Get Smart got a lot in common. I mean, they both popped up from nowhere. They both had handlers. They both seemed to change in elevator rides and all that. Man, come on, if you're of a certain age, you don't watch Get Smart. Don't come up over here if you didn't. If you didn't and you don't know Get Smart, go watch a few episodes. Anyway, NBA YoungBoy, this dude who's on house arrest, ankle monitor, locked up in Utah. Now, some of you, and I mean some of you, may have an idea of the geographics of Utah. I mean, the only reason that I'm familiar with it is because when I went in the Army and I took that flight to basic training to El Paso, Texas, we had a layover in Denver. And I was seeing some people get on a plane coming from Utah, and I couldn't imagine any black folk being out there. I mean, shit. Coming up, the only time I ever even heard about Utah was because Karl Malone ass was out there. And I was like, well, what the hell is his big, burly, black ass doing playing for Utah? And comfortable with it. You understand? And the time they gave him any type of profile, any type of documentary, he was talking about he do gopher hunting out there. I was like, gopher hunting in Utah, in the rocks and shit. Like, yeah, I know they would never see my black ass over in Utah. So now we gotta see exactly what happened. Let's go to the reports. Logan. Okay, Kentrell Deshawn Golden, that's his name. I don't know what's the matter with country folk and Kentrells. Kentrells and the Deshawn, he got the both of the locked up names. Kentrell Deshawn, ruined them from the rip. Ruined them from the rip. What the hell is that? But anyway, better known by his stage name, NBA YoungBoy, was booked into the Cache County Jail on Tuesday afternoon, April 16th, according to law enforcement. Jail records show Golden 24, was booked on possession of a dangerous weapon by a restricted person and pattern of unlawful activity, both second-degree felonies, and identity fraud and forgery, both third-degree felonies, and misdemeanor drug possession. Now this dude is on an ankle monitor. Now, again, because I've been seeing the reports and I've been seeing people speak on this already, because this happened early, right? And they going in, oh, he's a dummy, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. Listen, for all of that right there to happen in Utah, under the watchful eye of whoever he's around, nah, man. This is high science here. Let's continue. In a press release, Cache County Sheriff Lieutenant Michelson, or whatever, Bartici, what is this? Said a search warrant was executed on his residence early Tuesday morning with the help of multiple agencies, including Cache Rich Drug Task Force, FBI, and Homeland Security. Bartici explained the details of the search warrant were part of an ongoing investigation into criminal conduct. Criminal conduct from somebody who is on house arrest. Now, that may not alarm many, okay? But it definitely alarms me because this is 2024. This person has been under some type of justice system watch since he was a kid, since 2016, with limited time behind bars. Listen, if people can't see the obvious, then they will never see it, man. Ever. No one in the history, not John Gotti, okay? Not nobody from any of the major mafia crime families. Nobody has a horseshoe up their ass like this dude. Okay? Listen now. YoungBoy was living in Salt Lake City under house arrest, having previously been allegedly involved in a 2019 Miami shooting. Okay? He also previously faced arrest and charges for attempted murder, drugs, guns, assault, and kidnapping. His relocation to Utah came as part of a courtroom deal in 2021 in which his lawyers argued that moving to Utah would keep YoungBoy out of trouble. Mind you, this is somebody who had limited radio play, serious radio play, limited. You could say from his start in 2016, 2018, damn it, we could make it current. 2019, 2020, he is on some 1986, 88, 89 ghetto boys shit, like underground rap, like shit that's unheard of and uncommon in today. Without radio, without TV, without high visibility, you're not supposed to have the notoriety and the numbers that you get. It just doesn't work like that. See, Scarface and the Ghetto Boys, MOP, all the Coogee rap, right? these are groups who really, really had no big commercial push and survived on the underground for decades. That shit don't happen nowadays. It just doesn't. That don't happen. But it happened for this young man. And for this young man, he happens to be very liquid. He happens to become sort of wealthy in ways that nobody else has. Very weird to me. And the image is very regressive. The image where it's consistently speaking of violence against your own, violence in the communities, hustling, drug selling, right? Consistent misogyny to a high level. How? How does this work when it didn't work for nobody else? Bobby Shmurda, one time, out of here, ain't been able to get back on his feet yet. You understand? And numerous others who have caught a case and you haven't heard from them nowhere. Now, he also, hold on, before we go further, because I want y'all to understand the criminality here in it. In February 2017, he pleaded guilty to aggravated assault with a firearm in connection with a non-fatal drive-by by shooting on Kentucky Street in his hometown of Baton Rouge. The November 2016 shooting occurred 2 days after he turned 17. And I guess they're saying that to let you know that he could have been charged outside of being a minor, depending on the state. I don't know. But look, this is where it gets nasty, especially for me. He received a suspended 10-year prison sentence and 3 years of probation. So he's been on paper since 2017. Now, any neck of the woods I've been in, if you got 10 years suspended sentence, as soon as you get knocked for anything, you're supposed to be gone, baby. See ya, hasta la vista, right? Shit, we don't even get suspended sentences in New York State. Shit, your ass is grass, homie. You gonna do that time in New York, so you gotta beat the case? Oh, that's your ass, homie. Shit. Money? Shit, Lil Wayne had money too, Voodoo. Did 2 bullets running wild on the island. Let's not start that. You know who else had money? DuPont. DuPont. Do you understand what DuPont is and who DuPont is? DuPont, one of the 5 families. One of the 5 families who own damn near everything on this corporation. The DuPonts, do you know who they are? DuPont Paint, DuPont Textiles, DuPont. That's money. DuPont ass went to jail. Oh yeah. Locked his maggot ass up right at his crib. Went to jail. All that money shit though. Nah. Especially when you a little Negro boy. That ain't your money, as we see and as we know all throughout this year, that everybody who claim to have money in the rap world don't have no goddamn money. Yeah. Yeah. So he ain't got no money. But what he got is access to an audience and access to information and probably access to them letter boys. Okay? Now, in 2018, he was arrested on a DV charge. He eventually pleaded guilty to misdemeanor battery. Okay? On Mother's Day 2019, he was involved in a shooting in Miami that left a bystander unalived. gunmen opened fire on the rapper and his entourage outside the Trump International Hotel. His girlfriend was wounded. Members of his crew who were legally armed returned fire, fatally striking a bystander. But Miami-Dade police ruled associates acted in self-defense. Now, he was allegedly carrying an illegal hammer as a convicted felon with a 10-year suspended sentence, and you don't go down? He was also accused of not registering the hammer. Come on, man, that's a violation of everything. But he dismissed some judge dismissed the gun registration related charge after prosecutors sought to drop it. Now that's where money might come into play. There. Okay? Come on now. And so on and so on and so on. And then he just got knocked in 2020, in 2021, in 2022. And y'all don't think something is up? You really believe, people really believe that this illiterate fourth grade diction having boy is smart enough to beat the feds, to beat the states and different municipalities, or that he has that much earned liquid resource to keep him out of the hoosgow? No, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. Bill Cosby had a lot of money. He went to jail. R. Kelly had some money. He went to jail. His image and that cult following, especially among little young Ofe boys, yes. His main cult following is Midwest Ofe boys. Okay? And whatever negativity that he could speak out and get them to buy into is what's keeping him out of jail. But I don't know. Utah is a very weird space. Very weird space. Matter of fact, he was just in a space where they was actually saying that the people who come to visit him at this home in Utah are people from Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. And he's prayed with them and was waiting to get baptized by them. Yeah. There's a lot going on there. It's a lot of layers there. Because we know that they are Grippergate. We know that he's in the industry. We know that that's Grippergate. And we definitely know that the United States of America as a corporation is Grippergate. So we're going to see if these new charges stick. I mean, shit. He might go get his father-in-law, Dummy Mayweather, to pull something out of the bag after he dissed his daughter. You understand? This is the type of dude that a billionaire boxer allows to have around his daughter. I keep telling y'all the bag don't mean shit. Because you still get caught up in what you know. And if what you know is all you don't know any more, you don't know any less, that $1 billion just allow you to be a big dummy. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. We're going to see how this thing play out. We're going to see how it play out, y'all. But this, what you say? Hold on. I've been to Salt Lake. It smells awful, very sulfuric. It stinks, and so does the system that's failed this young boy. The system ain't failed that young boy. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. No. No, at a certain point, you begin to fail yourself by not being allowed to intake certain information and make specific decisions that could change your life. Hey, man, there's been many a dummies in hip-hop, many a dummies that got a little bit of that paper and never looked back because they understood the situation they was around. I don't want y'all to think that all the pioneers in hip-hop was smart, intelligent, and that's why they were able to stay in the industry 30, 40 years. Hell no. Most of them in my age group ain't even finished high school. Shit, I know quite a few of them that don't even have their GED, but they are pioneers in hip-hop and have figured a way out. But nah, wasn't the smartest. They damn sure wasn't the sharpest nickels in the roll. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I'll tell you that shit right now. Only thing they knew how to do was to keep a rhyme on beat. But they some dumb motherfucker. Yeah, excuse the language. Yeah, but they some dumb motherfucker. Anyway, we moving on. And if you just getting here and you new to class, welcome to this class. Welcome. Make sure you exchange information. Make sure you build this nation. Make sure that you come back if you ready to find a path towards true liberation, because that's what we do here. Ain't no sugarcoating shit, okay? Now, I know some of you are wondering from the title, what do me and the Donald have in common other than being from New York City? Man, me and the Donald, and I'm talking about the ex-president, Donald Trump. Mister, you're fired. What do he and I have in common? Shit. Man, we might have a special bond. He may need to call me real soon. Yeah, man. Yeah. 045, yeah, in the blister. 45 in the blister might have something in common. Yeah. And what are you asking that? Hey, Bliz, what you got in common with, you a Republican? Nah, man. I ain't no damn Republican. Are you a billionaire? Hell no. If I was a billionaire, shit, I wouldn't be asking y'all to fund my war effort. I'm doing it my damn self. So no, I ain't no Republican, I ain't no billionaire. You grab them by the, no, I don't be grabbing nobody by the, man, I don't be doing nothing. What is the matter with y'all? Don't ask me them type of questions. I don't believe you just grab them by the thing. No, that ain't my style. I got a little bit more finesse, okay? Me and the ex-president may have a statue that we share. Yeah. Yeah, because this is a new lesson in class. Because some of y'all who never been to the justice system, you don't know. Now that this historic time is among us, right? And I used to always wonder about this in social studies class when I was a youngin' in grade school, and they used to go on and on about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and all these other presidents, FDR and Truman, learning about government and stuff. And I always thought, could the president go to jail? And I used to ask that question. And I had social studies teachers. I had grade school teachers that said, no, the president could never go to jail. So all through the 70s and 80s and even 90s, I always thought, I was like, yeah, that would be impossible. Even after we watched Lincoln and Watergate and Clinton, I'm like, the president could never go to jail. This is what I was always thinking. But then I said, that don't make sense, because if you follow the letter of the law, anybody should be able to go to jail. Right? So here's history upon us as we are seeing for the first time an ex-president could be your next president going to jail. It could happen. A lot of history could happen. He could actually be in jail and win an election. Wouldn't that be some shit? The OFE office behind bars. Man, black people, melanated people, get your shit together, because you will be a damn fool to still submit to the laws of this bullshit land instead of the laws of universal truth if he's locked up. See, most of us conscious folk already tried, convicted, and executed OFE law and their establishment already. We already did it. We were just waiting for the rest of y'all to catch up. Okay? Now, what does he need old Bliz for? Well, shit. The Donald may need to utilize case law. Yeah. Because me, in New York County, Manhattan Supreme, New York State Supreme Court have established case law under my name that Donald J. Trump may have to utilize one day. So yeah, he might have to pull my case law. Yeah. Ain't that some shit? Oh, me and Mr. MAGA, he may have to call me. He may have to dig in the law books and say, I need this case. Why? So check this out. For the last 2 days, they've been having what people, laymen, are looking at as him picking a jury, right? Yeah, man, picking a jury. Now, this is very important because this is the cornerstone of what the justice system and what the term all men are considered innocent and must be proven guilty is about, because you have to have a trial in front of your peers. Voir dire is something that makes sure that that takes place. However, when it comes to us, it really does. Really does. Okay? So now, how does this come into play? And I only seen it Yesterday, the first day he went and started picking his jury, the first day they seen 92 people, and he didn't pick not one. Nobody was selected from him or the district attorney. And that's when I said, damn, Bliz, they might need you. Ooh, yeah, they might need you if this man is convicted. Let me break it down to you. Voir dire, often from an Anglo-Norman term in common law, means to speak the truth, is a legal term for procedures during a trial that help a judge decide certain issues, right? I gotta listen up now, okay? Prospective jurors are questioned to decide whether they can be fair and impartial. Witnesses are questioned to decide their competence to testify. Witnesses are questioned to decide the admissibility of evidence. All of this takes place before the trial. Very important, so I want y'all to listen up, okay? The etymology for the word is from Old French. Voir is true. From Latin versus true, from pi root, where, or true, trustworthy. And from Old French, dire, right? Voir dire, to say. From Latin, right? Speak, tell, say. Okay? So it's voir dire. It originally referred to an oath taken by jurors to tell the truth. Okay? Now, the reason why they're going through all those people is because they have a list of questions. The DA has questions. The defense, right, has questions that they answer these people, and what y'all keep hearing is a jury pool, right? When they call y'all ask for jury duty, and some of y'all don't want to go, don't want to sit there and all that and make these excuses to break out, and subsequently you have black folk with all white jurors, yeah, that's because your ass ain't want to just sit there. Excuse me. So this is the importance of that, right? Just sit. Go to jury duty, sit. You may see a long lost classmate come through there, and you could hide and be like, oh shit, that's such and such. Nah, he coming home, whatever he did. Or, oh, nah, yo, that's such and such grandmom's. Now I'm sitting on this case, what she did. Let me find out if I could get her home. Right? Or you could see an op. Oh, shit. That dude shot my father. Oh, he going down this time. Jury duty. Okay? Important. Or, oh, shit. Man, that's that white man that fired me in 1988, made me get evicted, and we was kicked out of the projects. I ain't been in a good spot yet. Oh, his ass going to jail. Jury duty. So now, they don't get to laughing, TC. You know how it is, because that's how they do us. They see your black ass, and this is what happens. So now, let me show you how important that is, because in those 92 people, right? Those 92 people that they saw and didn't pick, the questions that they were asking because of who he is, man, it is going to be very difficult for them to get an impartial jury. This man was the president of the United States. This man was on TV as an apprentice. This man has a history of being the Donald. He has Trump Plaza, Trump casinos, at boxing matches. This is Donald Trump. So somebody's going to have some type of opinion about him. It's almost impossible, which is why the question was always raised. Could the president go to jail? I'm telling you, it's high science here. So if the president could never go to jail, that means, damn it, neither should you or I, because shit. Come on now. He ain't above the law. No one is, right? So if he could go down, I could go down. If he can't go down, I shouldn't be able to go down. And it's going to bring up the point of the constitutionality and all of the laws that we are governed by. So he got to go. If you charge him, if the indictment comes through, he has to go through trial. Now, the only way he don't go to jail is if he beat it. But at this stage of the game, it is very, very important. And how do you come into play here, Bliz? Because listen, in the course of me doing what I used to do and catching a case in Manhattan and going to trial, I was finished. I still probably would have been in the mountains somewhere, but because I went through the process and because I went through this voir dire, I got an appeal. Wow. Based on this specific issue that may come into play, should Donald Trump get convicted in Manhattan? Because this voir dire is very important. Now, how did I get home? I'm going to explain it to you right now. There was a woman who was the top judge, the chief judge of New York State, who's no longer with us, right? The Chief Justice, Judge Judith S. K. She was the one who got me home. Okay? Now, check it out. There was questions in the voir dire that spoke to each person in the jury pool in a very specific language. Now, here is the judge of the New York State Appeals Court, highest court in New York State. Here is her decision. Common to these cases in the question whether a challenge for cause may properly be denied when a prospective juror expresses doubt as to impartiality in the case, and there is no unequivocal indication of that person's ability to set aside any predisposition and fairly appraise the evidence, we conclude that in these circumstances, a challenge for cause should be granted in People versus Johnson and People versus Sharper. Okay? Now, when you're going through a jury pool, you have these questions and you have what they call a challenge for cause. A challenge for cause is like, yo, I don't want that dude. Could be anything. He looking funny. I don't like his shirt. Damn, homie look like a cop. Nah, I don't like them. Look how they looking at us. But that would prejudice the prosecution. And the prosecution does it to you. He's like, nah, that dude look too smart. Nah, he look like he may favor them. So you have these challenges for cause, and you challenge through asking the judge to get rid of that person. Now you get 15. The DA gets 15, the defense gets 15. Now, in the course of that 15, if my team loses all their challenges, all their strikes, uses them up, gets rid of the people we want to get rid of, but the judge should have gotten rid of some prejudicial people, it's a conflict, and then that can say that the jury wasn't fair. Okay? Now, this is what I'm telling you, this is what the trial judge did in my case. Okay? Check this out. Defendants Johnson and Sharper were indicted in connection with the robbery in a Manhattan recording studio. Their defense was based on police incompetence. The relevant record regarding a challenged prospective juror follows in full. Okay? Trial judge. A number of witnesses who will be testifying are police officers. They are to be treated the same as any other witness. They are entitled to no greater weight or lesser weight just because they are the police. Okay? Now that is what they said. Let's see. Defendants, which was us, challenged prospective juror 7 for cause, arguing that he, like person number 2, who had already been excused, because we had to get rid of somebody because they favored police testimony, right? After the court denied the challenge for cause, defendants exercised a preemptory challenge against him. They exhausted all of their preemptory challenges before the jury was sworn and were ultimately convicted of 6 counts of robbery in the first degree, 2 counts of attempted robbery in the first degree. The appellate division reversed the defendant's convictions and ordered a new trial, holding that the trial court abused its discretion when it denied defendant's challenge for cause, where the prospective juror expressed a heavy bias in favor of police testimony over layperson testimony. People versus Johnson, 225, Appellate Division 2nd, 136, 136. The court explained that the case law is clear that a prospective juror who expresses partiality towards the prosecution and cannot be impartial got to go. Applying the law to the facts before us, we conclude that the trial judges erred in failing to obtain unequivocal assurances or excusing potential jurors for cause when they openly acknowledged doubt that they could be fair in the case. Okay? Now, the foul shit was this. In People versus Johnson, where defendants were challenging the competence of the police, right? Prospective juror 7 first noted he had a friend in law enforcement and then expressed his own predisposition toward police officers, while at one point he guessed that he could fairly evaluate their testimony when later asked if he would tend to favor the police testimony more than, say, a civilian's testimony, he responded, "I would." Asked again whether he would, he confirmed, "Yes." Surely the cherished right to impartial jury requires more than this, which is saying they kept asking this dude, can you listen to the evidence and not look at them as guilty, because that's just a little bit. This dude was going in. He said he was a doctor in Bellevue. He was an emergency room surgeon, and he works with the police and DAs all the time. And that just because we was over there in the defendant's table, we were guilty. He said there's nothing that they can say. They're guilty. And the judge wouldn't get rid of this dude. It wouldn't strike him. The judge kept asking him questions. Dude said, I don't know. I might be impartial. I don't know. Didn't do it. So what happened? I had to take my last strike, get rid of him. But now, when I get rid of him, it's still people to pick on the jury. So now I'm sitting here with no strikes. So somebody could come on in there and be, man, yeah, they guilty, and I can't strike them. That's an automatic appeal right there before the even case start. Right there, automatic appeal. So this is why they're being very, very particular and specific with picking a jury for Donald Trump. Because all he got to do, if they keep acting crazy and they asking these people these questions and they don't answer them right and they start picking jury and he run out of strikes, all he got to do is say, listen, in People versus Johnson, this took place, and look, it shows because of that decision, man, I get to come back home. Yeah. So me and the Donald got a lot in common. His ass is sitting there picking a jury, and it's going to be very, very difficult for them to get a jury that is impartial. Very, very difficult. So the questions have to be specific. And you know it's people sitting there with prejudices because they don't like him. Or sitting there and they love and adore him. Somewhere down the line, People versus Johnson might have to come on in. Yeah, man. History. This is a historic class. Y'all got somebody in here who set legal precedent. I don't know how many YouTubers done did shit like that. Yeah, man. Nah, man. Yeah. Did we not learn from recent events about following astrology weirdos? The zodiac nonsense? That zodiac nonsense doesn't prove anything about people. Crazy is crazy. But check this out, Sals. Now that you said that, there was an astrologist in my jury pool. She was an astrologist, but her day job, her occupation, she was a animal therapist. An animal therapist. And I was like, she's an astrologist and an animal therapist? I want her, because she's going to listen to everything in this trial. She's going to listen to all of the evidence that they don't have. I want her. And you know the DA got rid of her ass quick. Wow. Get her up out of here. Struck her. She's gone. And I was tight. And that shit haunted me throughout the whole process. From trial to sentencing to going up north. I always said, damn, if that astrologist, if that pet psychiatrist chick would have sat, I'm telling you, I would have never got convicted. Because they thinkers. You need people on the jury that's thinkers. You don't need somebody because they black. You don't need somebody because they're a woman. You just don't need that. You need thinkers when you're going through something like that, man. Trial is no joke. So, you know, some of them people may be a little weird and all that, but weird people think to a certain degree, and they just not going to allow the railroad to take place. You understand? So I wanted her. DA got rid of her so fast. I was like, shit. You understand? So yeah, somebody tag 45. Tag the Trumpster. Yeah, tag him. Tag him. Tell him he might have to look up my case. To help get his ass out of the hooscow. Yeah. And Focus 2C 55 for you. Good evening. 55. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? This process. But what's more intriguing about this process is what do we really think about this thing here? I want y'all to understand that we have never in the history of presidents, never had one who thought about us or who didn't break some type of law. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Yeah. From George on up, they all was full of shit. You understand? All of them. Let you know that right now. So the rules and the laws that supposedly govern our bodies, govern our enslaved circumstances, has been drawn up by some of the most criminal-minded people that we ever seen. So when we're watching this trial, when we're getting into the legalities of all this, you need to make note and start checking off certain boxes. And this way, when we are in a space where we have to create our own doctrine, our own value system, our own laws and mores to keep ourselves in order, we don't make the same errors, because we got to get up out of the system. There's no way that you can continue to fight in this system and think that you're going to be able to utilize this same broken system to govern people who are universal beings in truth, who deal with science and math and humility. We can't use this shit. This shit is broken. It was used to keep us oppressed and away from fulfilling our true potential when it comes to the universe and all of the various different dimensions and sciences. We can't use this shit that Yakub crafted people made up. We can't use this shit that these Ophes and Greco-Romans put together to oppress us. This is why it's foolish for people to believe that you could work in the context of it and call yourself Freemasons or capitalists or whatever you're calling yourself under this shit. Can't be conscious and woke and think that we could utilize this. No, this shit got to come down. And it's showing you more and more every day. It's showing you, whether you like it or not, this ship is sinking. And you're going to have to build your own mass and find out how we can live responsible for and to ourselves and outside of this dumb shit. Yeah, check that shit out. So again, you ain't got to believe in me. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Believe in my belief in you. Make sure you come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes, because you never know. Donald J. Trump may call my name. Oh, yeah. He may seek some help. Shit, I know he could fund the war effort. I might have to skedaddle, close up class. Yeah, man. Y'all better act right. Y'all better act right. Y'all better, man, don't tell me not to do it. Y'all better act right. Or I'll be with 45 with a big suit. Looking like Beetle Bailey up in this bitch. Y'all better stop playing with me, damn it. Oh, some appreciation. Huh? You ain't got to giggle, damn it. I see y'all giggling and laughing. It ain't funny. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, very distinguished gentlemanish. Yeah. Cheesing and shit. Yeah. Yeah, y'all like motherfuckers like that. Shit, I get the boy if it funded. Y'all just don't get, oh, he with the Donald now. Let me make sure my name is on the green screen. Yeah, don't need your ass then. Nah, man. No. God damn it, no. Mm-hmm. How you doing? Kazuma, what's going on? Yeah, you gotta go look. Listen, there's jewels in all those films, man. Distinguished any of them political films, man. I'm telling you, you got to watch that shit. Listen, and if y'all don't do nothing else, one of the most conscious, okay? One of the most conscious, most woke films that we have ever had is Which Way Is Up by Richard Pryor. And you cannot watch it nowhere for free. And if you on YouTube or anything else, you're gonna have to pay. And they still may not have it in its original format. So if anybody got a DVD, upload that shit to YouTube and put it in our community so we could watch it. When I tell you, it is broken down to a science from the first scene to the last. I'm telling you, Rich was no joke. That is a jewel. I'm telling you, everything is in it. Everything, the struggles, how they was compromising the struggle, him going through corporate America, changing, trying to play the game, all that. And even when he got rid of it, and listen to his woman dealing with the higher sciences, huh? Creole. Listen what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. See? Sal, I'm telling you, you're going to get flagged. They don't want nobody to watch that. I'm telling you. That right there, Gripper Gate and everything is in it. Everything. Broke it down. And we talking about in the 70s. So when I keep telling y'all consciousness is not new, people being woke is not new. It's just that a lot of people weren't listening. They just weren't. They didn't care to because, again, they were swayed by the bag and the image of being just like Whitey. But you had stars, scholars, everything. Pushing. This is a consistent war. Y'all think I'll be playing. This is not a new war. This shit is old. We've been at this shit for 2 millennia already. Just different faces, different energies, different people committed. Okay? Different people committed. So again, I'm going to do what I do, whether people fund the war effort here or not. I got work to put in. I know where I'm going to be. When this shit start moving, I know where I'm going to be in terms of leadership. Trust and believe that. I know I've been trained by some of the best, so I know exactly where I'm going to be. Other people going to be bullshitting and running and hiding and jumping on plantations and offering themselves and doing all type of weirdness. I will be at the table with the rest of the leaders. Trust and believe that. Oh yeah, the military strategists looking and seeing and pointing and saying, nah, they full of shit. They out of here. They got to go. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. I'm telling you, we're dealing with high science and we have to be specific because everything is moving and changing. Everything is moving and changing, and we have to be that much more serious, that much more resolute, because now technology is involved. You understand? And they're utilizing it on high levels. I posted some, well, I didn't post it. I sent the DM to a couple of DMs on IG about how the military is using technology to become invisible on the battlefield. And I'm telling you that they're using that same technology in the projects. They're using that same technology in the ward. They're using that same technology in the hoods to make sure that they quell any rebellion, any black identity extremists and all that. They using this shit now. So who you listen to and who you spend time with is going to tell by the time they start slinging missiles into Memphis, into Brooklyn, into Philly, into Bmore, into Kansas City, into Oakland. Who you gonna be with? Who you gonna be with? Merle Mile, salute. Let's fund it, y'all. Here's my last. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. You understand? But again, we always tell y'all, we can't feed our enemy. Okay? Trust and believe, YouTube is the enemy. They getting 40, 50%, sometimes 60% of these little super chats and stuff. Yeah, the rest of them YouTubers don't tell y'all that. They let y'all feed them because, you know, they eating with YouTube. So when they have 500,000, 600,000 subscribers, and they have 4,000 or 5,000 people in their chat, and them 4,000 or 5,000 people are sending 50s and 100s, YouTube is eating most of that. So the YouTuber, the content creator, the personality, he don't care. She don't care. She taking hers and off and running, going on trips and shit. I keep telling y'all, I said, listen, be very specific. I'm not trying to feed our enemy shit. This is a tool for me to reach my peoples. Okay? Straight up. Hit the green screen. Oh, and again, as you see on my different social media pages, all right, how I'm moving and donating to these migrants. I know we got different frames of thought when it comes to it, but we have to. The best form of defense against the bullshit is to lead first, to be on the offensive. And I'm choosing to show that the people to show these people, rather, that we not your enemies. So when the bullshit start, you know that people that look like me have donated shoes, sneakers, clothes to y'all. Y'all act up in our hoods, y'all act up in our ghettos, in our wards, and in the projects. We gonna earth y'all. We going to do what we know how to do. Migrants, we're not your enemy. Don't come here with that dumb shit. Okay, we will do what we can do. But if you got any different agenda, you gonna get parked. So again, when y'all see me out here donating hand to hand, it's because most of the people in the class allow me to do that by funding the war effort. Y'all allow me to do that by sending these donations. This is what I mean by unity. We need a united front. Because if you don't understand that higher governments have their united fronts and we sitting here without one, they could get rid of us at any given time. At any given time, Newark, New Jersey could look like the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, excuse me, the West Bank. Delaware could look like the West Bank. Fayetteville, NC could look like the West Bank. They can come through our projects like that because we're not united. And they are. They go to the UN and they get in their groups and they pocket. Yeah, we over here with them, we with them, we with them. And they separate and they get in their pockets and they fund each other and they secure their spots. You understand what I'm saying? And if they tell them migrants, yo, activate, and we don't have our shit together, you're gonna get scraped up. You see what's going on in the Bronx. We see what's going on in BK. They wilding. They just haven't decided to organize effectively and take over city blocks and projects, and they still scattered. But yo, I'm telling you, yeah, BK, man. I'm in the streets every day. I see it every day. This shit is getting crazy because they're not in spots where they can eat. Or if they are in spots where they can eat, such as construction work, such as different forms of manual labor, man, they got their shit organized. They going from different spots. From Home Depot, that's their catchphrase now. Everybody meet at the Home Depot. And that's where the day laborers is at. And this is how they network and organize. So when I'm going out there to donate, they're like, who is that? Because they keeping them people oppressed and in a certain systematic way of doing shit. And I'm disrupting it. Nah, yo, you need sneakers, you need boots, you need this. I don't care if you speak English or not. Here you go. So now they see hope. Now they see somebody, oh, nah, these Americans or whatever they want to call us, they not all bad. You giving me shoes? I ain't got shit. Yeah, you don't have to be oppressed by anyone. But the only way you can do it is if you out there working. You got to get the work in. Gotta do it. Because if not, they're gonna think you fit whatever narrative the ones that's putting the batteries in their back fit. If you fit the narrative, next thing you know, our elders, our women, our children will be victims. While we still running around talking about P goddamn Diddy digging in somebody's grippers or some other dumb shit. Chicks talking about what they did and what they didn't do. Who need to pay for this dinner? How much it costs to take me out? You rusty ass bitch. Ain't nobody taking you out. We at war. Take your little stink ass back up in the goddamn projects and hide somewhere in the staircase. Taking you out. This is how ignorant our people are. I'm telling you. Shit getting very real. And if we don't get together and move network and move resources, move pockets and move secure, safe communication and all that. I'm telling you, people are not used to going without food, electric, lights. You're going to be panicked and you're going to get wiped out. And if you don't get wiped out, you definitely, these people is ratting on each other for nothing. You think a true revolutionary, liberating effort won't get snitched on? Come on, yo. Come on, yo. They'll give us up for a goddamn Chick-fil-A sandwich. So you better be able to know how to move. That's why I say I know how many people watch. I know who in here. I know all that. I see what names is on the green screen all the time. I see it. I know it. I know who's just coming through for entertainment and who's really serious. It's going down. It's going to go down. So goddamn it, at 45 call, I'm straighten up my collar. Yes, 45, you need my case law coming through. God damn it. Yes. But it's late. This coffee got me wired. Now y'all got my whole night messed up messing with y'all. But again, all peace and power. All peace and power to the people that struggle. We will win. Trust and believe. What's in that cup? Bustelo Black. Black Bustelo with 2 sugar. Yeah. So again, we will win. But you have to guard your mind. You have to understand that we deal with things that have purpose and meaning so we can get tangible resources in order for us to move in a space where we will be liberated. We don't have time to waste and playing grab ass. We just don't. We don't. That's why they're consuming. You know what I'm saying? Throwing all this information at us to consume. It's consistent. They want you dumb. Boggled down with dumb shit. Excuse me. So I'm out. I got to go. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got to go. 2025? Come on now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You'll see. You know? Yeah, no drugs. No drugs. And please start driving safely. Yeah, let me tell y'all something, especially if y'all in the 5 boroughs, man. Listen, all that running stop signs, running lights, going around people in oncoming traffic and turning lanes and all that shit, you cut this shit out. Stop trying to get to work at 8:30 and you left at 8:40. Car accidents are no joke. I don't know who y'all think y'all insurers are. I don't know who y'all think y'all employers are. And I don't know why y'all think that every car accident you're going to walk away from. You're not. You're not. Cut it out. I'm seeing people run people over. I'm seeing people hit people and then run and all type of weird. Calm y'all asses down, man. For real. This is the most non-driving New Yorkers I've ever seen in my life. And it just don't make sense. You ain't getting nowhere no faster. Half the time I'm catching y'all at the next light. Like, what are y'all doing? Dumb shit. Dumb shit. That's how people got unalived in the Bronx the other night. BMW smashed right into the damn train pole. Like, come on. Going nowhere fast for nothing. Slow the fuck down, man. There's kids in the street and all that. Just chill out. You know? Yeah, I seen that stuff. They just wilding. Yo, listen, I don't be bullshit. I'm telling y'all, get back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. And that's serious, man. I'm telling you. My sister dude had to beat flames out of somebody just last night because he wigged out and they in the store and this dude grabbed my autistic niece. Oh, that's what I forgot too. This is Autism Awareness Month. Today is Autism Awareness Day. That's why it's the blue. I rep the blue for my niece Paris. Autism Awareness Month. So we may do something in the coming weeks about that too. But they had a celebration today at school, so I wore my autism awareness color. Okay? Yeah, so blue hearts for autism awareness and shit. But yeah, dude grabbed my autistic niece. My sister, man, had to put blows, beat blood out of him. Like, people are really off. Really off in the town. So y'all be safe, be aware, walk with purpose, not anxious, not jittery. You know how New Yorkers are. You just keep your eyes open and make it back home safely. There's a lot going on. There's going to be a lot more going on. All right? But we will win. Don't worry about that. I'm going to go get Trump on our side. We're going to win. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. As soon as he call me, I'm coming. Going right on over there. Yeah, man. I'm going right on over there. Salute, V. I seen that. Thank you for funding the war effort, V. Where's No? Where my girl at? Yeah, I know she up. Yeah, because it's early over there for y'all. I'm going to bed. Early out there in the Bay Area. A whole family of 4 unalive waiting at a bus stop in San Francisco. Yeah. Oh, man. Love you too. Whoever that is. Oh, they was foul? See, Blaze? All right. See, Blaze is my sniper. She don't be playing. Straight like that. Condolences to the family of 4 out there in the Bay, V. Yeah. Bring my All-American book too. Listen, I gotta get some copies of that. I'll be honest with you. I haven't ordered any copies to go hand to hand in a minute, you know? And I'm also in the process of re-editing my memoir to make it current because some of the things that I spoke about in that memoir, which was written in 2001, 2002, and self-published in 2004, 20 years ago, is coming into fruition. So again, if anybody is into some type of literary situation, come on, I'm getting ready to re-edit that. You like the book, you got your copy? Okay, Bernadette, that's what's up. Okay, Nandi, yeah, that's what's up. I'm telling you, information. That's what we here for. We got to build each other up with solid, truthful information. Sal's got his book too. I'm telling you. And see, like I said, I don't come here to pitch none of that. I don't. I'm here to pitch that. If I was here to eat off the people, it would be every day. Book this, book that, merch this, merch that. That ain't my thing. We are building a nation. I'm not here to eat off the people. You know what I'm saying? Putting together movies and museums and schools and all. You're not here for that. All that shit is there already. Utilize the best soldier, the guerrilla soldier knows how to utilize what's there. I need y'all mind. Then the world is our oyster. Once we liberate it, and we got every damn thing. Why am I stealing from y'all? I'm telling you to fund the war effort because we need funds to move. We got everything we need. Everything. When you get the people mind in place, we got nuclear physicists, we got goddamn F-15 fighter pilots, we got everything. Little geniuses, we got it all. But they minds is fucked up. Okay? Understand that. Understand that. Here. That was the whole science behind the spook who sat by the door. His mind was right. Get your minds right. And we'll take this shit over. I always tell y'all, 6 months, this shit'll be a dub. A dub. So again, I love my people. Be safe. See y'all soon. Okay? See y'all soon. And 55 gang, get y'all grades up.